Man, look at this. Look at the shirt. Look at the background. Hold on. Duke in the NBA. This is the most lit background. I don't care what nobody say. What's up, YouTube? Ghost Tastemaker here, back at it again with another video. We're gonna switch it up this time. We're gonna do a sports topic. We're gonna talk about college basketball prospects for the NBA. So, if you like NBA, this is a video for you. Or if you like college basketball, this is also a video for you. I decided to make it, this is kind of like a mock draft, but not really. Here's a list of the teams and the currently draft picks. I mean, I really can't pick anything or make a mock draft personally until like near the end of the year when I know it's like set in stone. But if your team is probably not going to make it, like I'm a Lakers fan, so we're probably going to be in a lottery. Actually, we have to give up our draft pick this year, so we're not going to be in there. But if you're a team like that, or if you're a team that's tanking, now is almost at the All-Star break, you can check these prospects out or catch some of these games as it's moving into conference season. Obviously, I'm a Duke fan. I'm wearing this Duke shirt. Shout out to Kyrie Irving, even though you play on the Celtics. And you played for the Cavs, and I don't really rock with the Cavs or the Celtics, obviously, because I'm a Lakers fan. But we're just going to go ahead and jump into this list. But also, shout out to, before I jump into this list, shout out to Frankie Vision. If you like college basketball and want to see like good highlight videos, go to his website, or if not, go to his YouTube channel. I'll put it in the link below. I'll put it in the description below. But like, he has like videos on like all the top prospects and just like great players in college basketball. He has the same thing for like NBA too. So if you're a basketball fan, go follow Frankie Vision and go to his website, and you can create a profile and create your own mock draft and stuff like that. So the first person I have up here, I mean, I know if you follow college basketball or NBA, like the four names are pretty much going to be. Here's the one, DeAndre Ayton from Arizona. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. Just from watching him play, like, I honestly feel like he's going to be the first pick. In all honesty, it's because, they picking the NBA off of potential. So, honestly, Marvin Bagley, to me, I feel like should be the number one pick. I mean, that's gone with a little bias, but I feel like Marvin could be picked anywhere between like second and third. But like Ayton, I've honestly never seen anybody like him except for like Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has more skill than him. But like Ayton, he's like 7 foot, like almost like 300 pounds. I've never seen like a man that big, like move that fast with the basketball. And he can shoot too. So his NBA comparison to me would be Joel Embiid. You can like check some of his game out. I really don't know like his weaknesses and stuff like that. I need to watch more Arizona play this year, but to me, he's probably going to be the number one pick off the board. My number 2 overall prospect, it's probably going to be Marvin Bagley. He leads the ACC in double doubles. He's like second in the country in double doubles. This dude is averaging a double double. Like, he's just a monster on the offensive end. It's just crazy to me how like he should still be in high school. Like, he definitely could have just made the jump out of high school to the NBA because he could help the NBA team right now. The one flaw, I mean, I watch every Duke game, so the only thing that I could see being a problem with him is just like being more consistent from the free throw line and making his 3-pointer like fall more consistently. I think he's like 30-something%, like 31, 32, 33, something like that. I mean, it could be more consistent, but like he kind of reminds me of like, his game reminds me of like Michael Beasley, or like sort of. I know that's not saying like superstar or nothing like that, but I feel like his game is like Michael Beasley, but I feel like he's gonna be better than Michael Beasley. Like his like work ethic is really crazy too, and he's like really talented and has like a high motor. So if you want to check out some Duke games, then definitely go check out Marvin Bagley. The number 3 prospect that I think is going to be Luka Doncic. He's from overseas. He's been killing it in limited minutes. I know he has like maybe he only plays like 23 minutes a game, but like he's like killing against like top level competition. He's so young. He's been playing pro for like a minute now. His numbers are pretty fair. Like I know that a bunch of NBA execs are like raving over this man. So like they expect impact like Kristaps Porzingis impact. No, he's not 7'3", but he's a all around player. He can pass, shoot, he has a handle, and they see him as like a franchise player. So Luka Doncic is my number 3 overall prospect. My number 4 overall prospect is Trae Young. Now, people keep calling him Steph Curry. That's pretty much how he plays like, but I mean, my only knock on him is that like he just needs to be better at making decisions with the ball in his hand. He pretty much does play like Steph. If I had an NBA comparison, I'm not gonna call somebody like it's hard to call somebody like Steph Curry because honestly, that's like the greatest shooter of all time. But he does play just like him though, and his percentages maybe. It can look kind of weird on his percentages, but he leads college basketball in scoring, and he's like first or second in assists too. And he's only a freshman. But my only knock on him is just like I guess getting stronger. He's like a pretty decent athlete too. He can definitely shoot the hell out of the ball, and he has unlimited range. I guess like his only challenge would be just becoming like stronger and making better decisions, and I guess defending against like the quicker guards in like the NBA, because you know college and NBA point guards they're like night and day. Like you want to against people like Kyrie, Steph, John Wall, people like that every night. So it's a big difference. But Trae Young's my number 4 prospect. My number 5 prospect is Michael Porter Jr. Now, it kind of sucks because he's not playing this year. He had a back injury, and he ended up messing the disc in his back. But he was the number 1 or number 2 player overall, depending on which thing that you were looking at or paid attention to. He's 6'10". But he's definitely going to be picked within the top 5 still, I think. Like, he was just so talented. He has, like, you know, he had a pretty good shot. And it's hard to tell you like weaknesses or like things that I've seen when like he got hurt the first game and he's sitting out the whole year. And I don't really want to go off of like high school film because you know everybody dominates in high school if you're like that, especially if you're 16 and that good. He can handle it. He can put the ball on the floor. And kind of it's like a hybrid. Kind of reminds you of like a mix between like Blake Griffin. I guess I would say somebody that can handle the ball and is that big and really athletic. He's definitely not as like he doesn't look as strong as Blake Griffin, obviously, because he's young. But he'll get there. But yeah, Michael Porter Jr. is my number 5 overall prospect. My number 6 overall prospect. After the top 5. It can go either way in the draft, I feel like. But my number 6 overall prospect would be Mo Bamba. He's from Texas. Or he plays for Texas right now. He's a freshman. He was ranked pretty high coming out of high school. I feel like his NBA comparison would be somebody like Clint Capella, I guess, or Clint Capella. He can really block shots. Even though he's taller, he's probably more athletic than him. He's tall. He's like 7 foot. He can block shots. He has a jumper, but like it still needs to be more consistent. I feel like, but once he puts all that together, I feel like his offensive game is really raw. But like his defensive game, like and rebounding, he does a good job of like altering shots from the time from all the games I've seen with him. I watched him play Duke earlier this year too. Marvin Bagley went off that game, but Mo Bamba, he did pretty well too. But yeah, Mo Bamba would be my number 6 overall prospect. My number 7 overall prospect is gonna be Colin Sexton. Now, honestly, like he reminds me of Patrick Beverly, only because like he's like a dog, and like by that term I mean like he goes after and gets it. He's gonna talk a lot of trash. And you know, normally I didn't really like that in like high school and stuff. And like mainly I didn't really like how people were saying that he was better than Trevon Duval that plays on the point guard on Duke. But Colin Sexton, I mean, he gets after it, man. Like he averages like 18 points a game too. He's another freshman. Pretty much freshmen are gonna run stuff. Are gonna run the draft. But yeah, Colin Sexton, I have to put him up here because he can score. He's a really good defender, and he has that fight in him. So I really like that. He has a good motor. Weaknesses, I haven't really watched too many games of because I just don't like watching highlights. I like watching the whole game. I've probably seen like 2 games with him playing in it this year so far. And he really makes Alabama exciting to watch. So I'd say Colin Sexton would be a good point guard to pick up within the first 10 picks. My number 8 overall prospect, it would be Jaren Jackson Jr. He plays on Michigan State. I mean, I've watched him play a couple times. At first, I didn't know why people were so like hyping him up, but it's the fact that he can stretch the floor and he's that young. Like I feel like it's more like potential because he is efficient. But like there's people trying to tell me that I'd be seeing people talking about him like he's better than Marvin Bagley and stuff like that. I'm just thinking, can't be. But like who knows at the next level? Like you could find anybody. Like drafting is just pretty much just off of potential and skill. But he's a really efficient shooter from 3. He could work on his like 2 game a little more. He's a good defender. He's got good length. He does pretty decent from the times that I've seen him play. I can see what the scouts are raving about with him. He's like a 3-and-D kind of guy. But who knows? He could probably, if he works on his game a lot more, he could become a lot better. But he's a freshman also, so you should be on the lookout for Jaren Jackson Jr. too. My number 9 overall prospect is Wendell Carter Jr. from Duke. Now I'm gonna keep it hot with y'all. It's not just because I'm Duke, but I'm a Duke fan. But Wendell Carter, if you asked me maybe like a month and a half ago, like he was gonna be a lottery pick, but the way he's been playing lately, like he's done moved up into the top 10 of the draft, in my opinion. And a lot of other NBA execs have been saying the same thing too. His game kind of reminds me of, because he's really athletic. So like I don't even want to say like Al Horford. I think it's like a mixture between like Al Horford and LaMarcus Aldridge kind of, because he can like stretch the floor. He can work on his touch a little bit, but like and on his like range a little bit from 3, because he can knock down threes. But like he can hit free throws. He just needs to be more consistent at everything. But if it's in the paint and you need a rebound, him and Marvin Bagley are like they're the best front court in the NCAA. But yeah, Wendell Carter Jr., he's my number 9 prospect. I expect him to be. There's some NBA execs said his ceiling could be higher than Marvin Bagley and a lot of other people in the draft too. So, but I think he's gonna go 9th. we'll see. But you should go check him out too. My 10th prospect, and I'm only gonna do 10. I'm not gonna do the whole lottery. Is Kevin Knox from Kentucky. I was kind of pissed that he kind of spurned Duke. But at first I wasn't going to put him on here, but as of late, like, he's been performing a lot better. He can really knock down a three. He can shoot it. That's what he's known for. He's probably like 6'8", 6'9". He's like, I mean, Kentucky has a bunch of young players. I feel like they don't have like a definite dominant, like a leader, like a dog on their team. Not like some of these other players that I see on this, like, no, not like a Colin Sexton or Ayton or a Bagley or like people like that, Michael Porter Jr. But he is a good player. Like, he's the main player that him and the point guard. I forget his name right now, but when you watch Kentucky play Kevin Knox, he really pops out at the screen. Or he's probably the first person you notice. I know, like, he dropped a career high like 34 a couple games ago, but I feel like he's gonna go top 10. Some other people I could have included in the list were like Mikal Bridges. No disrespect to him. Who else? Miles Bridges from Michigan State. I feel like he could go in there too, or they're gonna go in the lottery too. But these are my top 10 picks, or my top 10 prospects. I don't know what the draft order is going to be at the end of the day. We'll see at the end of the season. But if your team isn't doing too well, if you're just curious about what's going on in college basketball or who's going to be next in the NBA, I'll check these 10 people out. I posted some highlight videos, or you can check out their highlight videos on Frankie Vision if you want to look at more. And let me know what other NBA or college basketball stuff y'all want to do. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.